Hey YouTube, it's Will from Jones Hay and Cattle. Hope everyone's doing all right. Today we are going to move some hay, move some tractors, a little bit of everything. So before we get started, if you would hit that like, share, subscribe button, and then over here you see the Rocking J brand. Go ahead and give it a tap. That way you'll get our most recent update as we post them. So I'm going to take the truck, hook up to the 40-foot, take it to the local tire shop. They will check all your air pressure for free. I have one of my rear right duals on the trailer has a leak somewhere, but if there's more than that, however many are bad, they're obviously have a leak, have them fixed. All right, well, they looked at the tires, and there were two that were low, but they really couldn't find any leaks. So I guess it's possible that they were put on like that. Heck, I don't know. I just gotta keep a close eye on it. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go to the house, load up the tractor with the hay spike and the forklift attachment, and then we will load the tractor up, get everything strapped down, and then we will back up to that hay trailer, and hopefully we won't spend too much time on trying to get the trailer to hook up. I need to get to the field and haul a couple loads of hay still, 2 4-bale loads in 2 different spots. So anyhow, kind of nervous about not being able to find the leak on these tires. I'm just kind of, well, I never seen a tire just go low. I don't know, maybe it does happen. I just never seen it. But anyhow, we're gonna keep rolling and see how much we can get done. All right, back to the house. Tractor's loaded. I got this here. I'm not going very far. I might put one more across the forks. That looks like it'd be pretty good, I think. But anyhow, got the tractor chain down, and then in the back we have the 4-bale trailer hooked up to the hitch, so it's ready to go. The spare for this hay trailer is in the hayfield, so I'll be glad to get that back with it. I still need to put that bracket on here like I talked about doing, so you can mount it there and put a cover over it, and that way it doesn't dry rot to death. Anyhow, tractor is a mess. I had mud out of the hay. I had 4, 8, 9, I think I had 10 bales left in the hayfield, near what I call the North 80. I went ahead and just brought them all home, and they're all here now. So there's still about 6, maybe 7 4-foot bales from last year, and then 2 bales. The 2 bales I actually got off the hayfield, the first cutting, they were destroyed by some cows. So anyhow, I went ahead and brought all these home to keep them from getting messed up anymore. But I believe the fence has been repaired now. So Aunt Penny, if you're watching, shout out to you. Thank you. Anyway, I'm going to check all the oil in the hubs. and get onto the hayfield. So let's go. Back to the hayfield. Gonna load up 4 more. Those are going up towards Hallettsville area. And then from there we'll go on to the house. So anyhow, let's keep going. Alright, well, got back to the hayfield and got the trailer loaded back down. I put 4 bales on it. I called him, asked him if he needed one more, if he had a tractor with a loader. He said, yeah, I'll take. He asked me how many I could bring. I said I could bring 6 or 7, and he said, well, if you want to, go ahead. So I was gonna put 7, but I started counting how many bales I have here at my place, and if I did that, it would throw all my other loads off. So there's 4 here, and that's how many more I needed on the other end of the field. So he's gonna get these 6, and we'll take these to him and drop them off, and then we'll head home. But anyhow, what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna hook up to this 40-foot. I gotta get these ramps up, and after I put the ramps up, the way it falls is after you put your 6 bales on here and you put the 7th, it's kind of at an angle. I'll explain here in a second after you put the ramps up. So what we do, I put this cross tie, I'll rest it on the back of the ramps, and you'll see after I pick them up, there's like a lip on the brackets of the ramps that hold it on. I'll chain it down, and then it almost makes like a little bit of a cradle here in the back. It actually works real good. So let me show you what I'm talking about. This is kind of probably be considered abusing the power of the YouTube, but let's see what happens. You ready? Man, I'm getting better at this. All right, got her all loaded down. 20 bales. Pretty happy how it all turned out. I went to TSC this morning. I was gonna get another one for right there, but they were out. So I did the ones around it. Got it all strapped down. I checked the other side. Everything over here looks good. All looks bueno. So we're gonna head out and see how this goes. Like I said, it's been a while since I hauled 20 on this trailer, and I feel more comfortable if I had 14 ply tires on it instead of 10s. But this is February. It's only in the 50s. It's not that hot outside. I gotta do 7 loads with this. Well, 6 more after this one. So if he'll give me these 7, I'll be happy. Maybe this year I'll replace all the tires. I hate to do that because honestly they're all in pretty good shape. It's just, if I start hauling more with this trailer, I'm definitely gonna want better tires on it. So anyhow, let's get going and see how it goes. All right, so got it all loaded, about to head out. Now that I'm on gravel, I'm gonna double check everything. And so far, hauling like this, I really can't tell any difference in the truck, as in like how well it can pull it compared to the 14 bales. So as long as the trailer holds up, I think we're gonna be okay. That's just my main concern, is the trailer, of course. All this back here looks good. It's all cradled in. Tires look all right. Straps all look good and tight still. See that? That's what I was worried about. Move around a little bit. Now look. So I'm going to have to look at those a little bit better. So let me do that and we'll get on the road. Alright, I retightened all the straps. There's one that I didn't like earlier. I was like, yeah, I'll be alright. I went ahead and did the way I wanted to. I feel a lot more comfortable now, so let's get on the road. We're about 20 miles, yeah, about 22, 23 miles away from the drop. I pulled off the loop. Some people came up beside me, good Samaritans, told me to pull over. I have to stop, I'm on fire. So of course, you know, I'm like, oh crud. Pull over, they pull around, and the lady's like, oh, my daughter said you're really on fire, you're just smoking. So ran back there and looked, and what happened is one of my axle springs broke on the trailer. So of course, I was hauling with my other truck the other day. I had all my sockets and all that stuff in that truck. So the only thing I had in this truck was my 20-ton jack. I had the jacks. I did not have, and I have my impact, but I don't have a socket. I don't have an extension. I don't have any of that good stuff. So I called the local trailer place that's near here. I looked on the map. They told me what size socket I needed, and my dad's happened to be off today, so he's gonna come up here and get me the socket, extension, and a breaker bar. My impact is a 1/2 inch, but I don't know if an impact can break them loose. Sometimes it doesn't want to do that, especially on these bigger trailers like these. So I went ahead and got 3/4 inch. That way I can get a cheater pipe for it, or whatever I need to do. If I need to bounce on the handle, I can bounce on the handle. So there, I went ahead and I called the place where he was at. They had everything I needed. Paid for it over the phone. So all he has to do is go there and pick it up, bring it to me, get me back on the road. I have a feeling I'm gonna end up using my using that 14 bale trailer, I guess, to finish this all up. And then I'll just I don't know, I guess I'll just, after I do that, I mean, the trailer, the only way I can get the trailer home, what I gotta do is, when that axle broke, it let the not the axle, I'm sorry, the spring, when the spring broke, it's letting the axle go too high up, and so the outside tire is actually rubbing the edge of the trailer, the metal rail, and so that's what was smoking, was that tire getting rubbed on. So what I'm gonna try to do is just take the outside tire off and limp it the rest of the way there, drop off these 20 bales. Once I get the hay off the trailer, it'll spring back up. But I'm about to take you out there now and show you the spring. But it's just been one of those days. So let's keep going. Alright, let me show you what's going on. This trailer has 10,000 pound axles. And you can see right here, this string right here is supposed to be connected right there, and it broke. And this one is bent. Without the jack on it, it has about a 1-inch play. So since it's topped out right there, it should look more like that. It's a 5-leaf spring. And you can see that top one right there, that's the one that's broke on this one. That should not be there. So anyhow, what it did, this outside tire started rubbing that rail. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to jack this thing up, attempt to take it off the outside tire, and then bolt the inside one back on by itself, and limp it there the rest of the way, and see how that gets it, see how far that will get us. So anyhow, I'm going to put y'all up and watch it on fast mode. road. Didn't fix the problem, but I did fix being broke down. My dad showed up. We were able to finally get the outside tire off. I didn't have the right sockets to fit it. So after 3 different trips to the 3 different places, I finally got the right one. Finally got the right size, and it was an impact socket. Well, the wall was too thick. The hub wouldn't let it get on the lug nut. So I had to go back to the store and get the regular one, and that fit. So now it's in good shape. I have the right tool to take them off. So I got about another 22 miles to go, and I'll be there. Once I get there and I get this thing unloaded, well, then it won't be a problem. I get the weight off of it. But until then, I'm just going real slow. I'm doing about 20-25 miles an hour, trying to just get there without losing the one tire that's left on it. Because of the way that the spring was broke, when I jacked up the trailer, well, then the tire started hitting that rail again where it was rubbing. So I had to let the air out of the tire to be able to get it in a bind to get it off the lugs. So anyhow, we're back on the road doing 25 miles an hour. I'm pretty sure we'll be all right now getting there. Trailer wise, yeah, it had some problems. I just had a feeling, I don't know why, I kept having a feeling something was going to go wrong, and it looks like that's what it was. When I do replace the spring, I'm going to replace all 4 of them with the 8-leaf spring. That'll probably help a lot, and I'll go from there. If a 3rd axle is necessary, I might end up doing that. We're just going to play it by ear. But until then, we're just going to get it fixed. I want to do it right. I'm not going to just put one spring on there, and then the other 3, I might have a problem with one of those next time I go down the road. So it looks like it had been broke for a while. It's just that one spring finally started bending, I guess, over the weight. So anyhow, yeah. Important thing is, everything's good. No one got hurt. I was able to get help. My dad's watching this. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. I know y'all probably have plans that you want to do, but this definitely got me out of a bind. And fingers crossed, the next 23 miles or 22 miles go smooth. And once I get there and unload it, I'll be able to breathe a sigh of relief. So anyhow, we're gonna keep on trucking. Just a guy? One guy?
Yeah, it's just one.
1.1. Yeah, closer than I thought it was.
Is it where you got to turn?
No.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a guy that passed us a while ago.
Yeah. That's old Bruce Wayne. Hey, 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 easy, buddy, easy. Dang, I thought you were about to whip out in front of me.
No. Did you get the haze for? No. And he pulled out in front of another guy. He had to back up. There's another car coming over the hill.
Wow.
I don't know what the hell his problem is. How much further?
Not even a quarter mile. Right past this little bridge down here. We're here, folks. Let's get it unloaded.